So unfortunately, criticism is the price of impact. And honestly, if no one's criticizing, you're probably actually playing it safe. So the hardest thing that I've ever had to learn about this social media thing, and honestly just growing out and building a kingdom business, is the criticism that comes with it. You know, I'm a people's champ for a reason. I love people. I love hanging out. I love fun. I love making everyone feel special. I love empowering people. I love lifting them up. Unfortunately, the world has turned to is that's like not what people like. People want to tear people down. People want to judge. People want to pick apart every single thing. They want to remove the speck out of your eye and never the log out of theirs. And what I've realized, and I've even had to go to friends like this, man, like these trolls, and there's probably gonna be people hating on me on this video. Always remember this, you're the man in the arena. The critic who's in the stands, not willing to get up, not willing to take the risk, not willing to go after their goals and dreams, not knowing what options you had, so they blame the choice you made, but they didn't know the options you had. They weren't out there risking the payroll. They weren't out there risking their lives to build this business. They weren't doing any of that. But if you mess up, of course you're the blame. Of course you're a loser. Of course you had it lucky. Of course you're a scam artist. Of course you're a con man. Of course, you know, you got daddy's money. There's a million things. You're white, you're black, you're older than me, you're younger than me, you're smarter than me, you're fitness than me. There's a million reasons of why they won't get off of their own butt and get on their own 2 feet and give their life to the Lord and go out there and build it for him. So they'd rather cast judgment on someone else. And like I said, I don't know that mentality. In fact, if you go back to 2010 to now and check every single Facebook post or Instagram post I've ever made, I've never talked bad on someone. I've never commented on a negative post. I've never liked a negative post. I've never shared one. I've never done that. I just don't believe in it. I think it's so crazy. How can you spend your whole life hating on people versus just going build a better life for yourself? I just don't understand it. But the reality is that's the price we pay to go getting successful. So if people are criticizing you, know that they criticize Jesus too. When people are trying to throw stones at you, know they threw stones at Jesus too. When people are trying to lash out on you, just remember that they lashed out on Jesus too. And if they lashed out on Jesus, how in the world would they not lash out on you? So stay focused, stay on the path, and go finish the mission.
Thank you.